Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you missed me, because I missed you guys. Yeah, haven't made a video in a while. Been ill. And I mean hospital ill, so that's always no fun. Life sucks. But in better news, we have a new video. And yes, we are going to be looking at this guy. JayTechTV. In case you don't know him, which you probably do know of him, because I'm pretty sure you're subscribed to Fratinger or Griffin or Kim Jong-un and whoever the hell. He is a PlayStation fanboy, and as we know, most PlayStation fanboys, such as Malcolm M and the amazing Lucas, they're kind of on the spectrum. So let's take a look what he has to say as he accuses Xbox of having no games. Boy, this is getting cool. Yeah, I'd rather not subscribe to your channel, and technically I am sharing this video. Probably not going to leave a like though. Though I will give him credit just straight up off the bat. I do admire his confidence, because I'm assuming that's him. He's got that nice crisp hairline going. So yeah, I guess that's 1 to him and 0 to amazing Lucas.
For the last 3 years, I've been seeing stores set up like this. They would have the Nintendo section and they would have the PlayStation section, but then when it came to the Xbox section, it would be much smaller than Nintendo or PlayStation section.
Oh really? Maybe that's because the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4 sold over 100 million units, so therefore they're more in demand. Couldn't be that. By the way, this guy's in GameStop out of all places, and boy, oh fuck GameStop. I only lived in America for a couple months, but Jesus Christ, GameStop is extortion.
And now, over the last 2 years, since the pandemic got started, I've been seeing Xbox sections not having a kiosk. And what a kiosk is a station where you're going to see a TV screen and a console or the game system hooked up with probably 1 or 2 controllers, and you're going to be able to demo some of the games that the companies have, whether it's Nintendo showing off Smash Brothers or PlayStation showing off, I don't know, Uncharted 4. But
Jesus Christ, is this guy really complaining that there's no kiosk for the Xbox? And on top of that, this guy went and decided to pick like the worst, oldest games. And these videos are pretty recent as well. So he's picked up Uncharted 4, an old game. Dude, God of War just came out the other day. One of your precious exclusives. And Super Smash Brothers, really? If anything, I figured that if there were Nintendo, or Nintendo, any store that sells a Nintendo console would know to show Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because that shit sells all the time. Might switch over to Splatoon, but fucking hell, this guy really picked the worst. Then again, I'm scraping at the end of the barrel here.
Xbox, do they have games? They have Forza, they have Halo, they have Gears.
Hold on a second, isn't the title of this video Xbox has no games in capital letters? But you just mentioned 3 games that they have. Plus all the third party stuff like Call of Duty and FIFA and Madden, so yeah, not looking too good here, JayTech.
And what this means to me is that Xbox has no faith, and they know that it doesn't matter if they have no faith in their product, because their fanboys have faith.
Hold on, let me get this straight. So just because GameStop have decided not to put out the kiosk for the Xbox Series X, and they have for the Switch and the PlayStation, therefore it diminishes their success. According to you, now we're using your logic here, and you're also then blaming Xbox or Microsoft because GameStop haven't put out a kiosk. Well, how about this? How about it's not really down to Microsoft and them having faith in their product. It's down to GameStop, and they get to choose what products go out on sale on kiosks and what doesn't go out on display. That's got nothing to do with Microsoft. That's got nothing to do with the Xbox. So that argument is invalid as hell. And as far as GameStop choosing to put out the PlayStation and the Switch, well, yeah, because they're selling the most right now. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you go to I don't know, anything else. You'd go to another shop where you've got this phone which is selling like hotcakes, you've got the iPhone which is selling like hotcakes, and you've got a Google which is selling pretty well. Obviously, they're going to put out the iPhones. Now, that doesn't mean that the Android phones are failing. That just means that the more popular phone, the more demanding phone is the iPhone. Therefore, they're going to have kiosks full of iPhones for people to take a play with. But again, your logic just doesn't make sense because it doesn't necessarily mean anything.
And when I see stuff like this that is not being talked about in the Xbox gaming community, it bothers me.
No, it does not bother you. You're a fucking Sony fanboy. And why would it bother you? It doesn't bother us. Of course it doesn't bother the Xbox community, because we're too busy playing our games. We don't really care if it's out on display. Who gives a fuck? No one. The only person who's pointing out is you, because you're so desperate to make content to stay relevant. But hey, you know what, dude? Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Because the more content you make, the more stupid you look, and the more I can make content off of you, laughing and pointing at you. Just like Amazing Lucas, just like Malcolm, just like that fucking idiot Dreamcast guy, keep it coming. Keep it fucking coming.
I'm planning on doing a rant. It needs to be done specifically about the Xbox community. They allow so many things to go underneath their noses, it's not even funny.
Yeah, dude, sure, make a rant. I can't wait to hear this rant. It's gonna be hilarious. Because it's literally gonna be full of you making stupid points and me sitting back and laughing at you. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be the only one laughing at you. There's going to be Griffin Gaming, there's going to be Fratenga Plays, there's going to be John, there's going to be Kim, there's going to be everyone sitting there laughing at you. And we're all just going to laugh because you're going to look like a fucking idiot, as always. And then you're saying how we turn a blind eye to this. Well, we're turning a blind eye because there's no kiosk. And that's not Microsoft's fault. Why are we going to have a problem with Microsoft because GameStop or Walmart have decided not to put a kiosk with our console? Like, who gives a fuck, honestly? And if anything, that's not a Microsoft problem. That's a GameStop problem. That's a retailer's problem. They choose what they want to put out. We don't really give a fuck because we're not that petty. You know why? Because our games take more than 2 days to complete. And they actually have replayability.
They have no games this year, but for some reason, they're bitching about how many awards God of War has getting.
Seriously, Xbox has no games that have come out this year? Like, no games at all. Yeah, Call of Duty never came out on the Xbox. Fucking Persona 5 never came out on the Xbox. Sonic Frontiers never came out on the Xbox. Gotham Knights did not come out on the Xbox, guys. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Now look, I know he's talking about exclusives, but let's be honest, have any of the exclusives that come out on the PlayStation this year, apart from God of War, have any of them actually really been good? You had Horizon Forbidden West, that wasn't very good, was overshadowed by Elden Ring, which is probably running for Game of the Year. You know, Gran Turismo 7 wasn't a good game at all, actually. And then you guys got God of War, which, again, good game. I've heard nothing but good reviews about it. But no, I don't think anyone is complaining that God of War is getting nominated for all these awards. We just know that they don't necessarily deserve them. Because last year, Forza Horizon 5 came out too late, and I'm pretty sure it came out the same time as God of War came out this year. And that wasn't allowed to be eligible to enter the Game Awards. So, you know, there's a bit of hypocrisy in that. Having said that, you know, best soundtrack of the year. In the same year as Sonic Frontiers, come on. Sonic Frontiers had an awesome soundtrack. I don't think anyone's necessarily upset about God of War being nominated for all these different awards. We just feel that, or even me, I feel that there are other games that came out this year that deserve nominations as well, which, you know, didn't get them. Because God of War seems to be hogging them all. Again, I'm not saying that it's not a good game. I'm saying it's probably a great game. It's probably one of the best games that's come out on the PS5 so far. No one's denying that. I'm just saying, I think we're just saying, I'm just speaking on behalf of myself here, that there are other games. Right guys, so the next video we're going to take a look at, he decides to go to Walmart and walks around Walmart, the video game electronics section, with his camera on, just to kind of show everyone what's there, as if it matters. You know, for all these Xbox has no games and PlayStation has all these exclusives, these fanboys have got a lot of time to hate on Xbox. It's almost as if you can complete all their exclusives in 2 seconds. Either that or they just don't play games. They're just there to troll. But hey, who knows? Let's take a look at the next one.
It was about time that I take on this challenge of going to my local Walmart to see if the Xbox Series S is actually in stock. And to my surprise, it was. They only had one Xbox Series X.
Well, Mr. JayTech, if you care to do some research, just a tiny bit of research into this situation, you would know that there is a chip shortage. And Microsoft swooped in, paid to have first dibs on all the chips that are made, because there are limited chips going around. Therefore, they have the ability to mass produce, manufacture more consoles. The Series S is easier to produce than the Series X. Therefore, they're going to have more stock available in everywhere. So that's answering that question. And number 2, yes, the PS5 is slightly more higher in demand. Well, much more higher in demand. Therefore, they get sold out within 2 seconds. I mean, it was the other day where one became available, got the alert, where they got PlayStation 5s available at my local Argos, and I go, add to basket, put my card details in, click pay, and it was gone. Yeah, it's a tragic moment for me.
As you see over here, there was no PS5s in stock. They had a TV kiosk, but the TV was off. Lots of headsets.
Jesus Christ, is this guy still going on about the fucking kiosk? Fucking hell. Do you know what? Why don't you just build a fucking Xbox kiosk in your house, as it bothers you so much? Yeah, you got some OCD over a kiosk. Fuck me. I've never seen so many petty arguments before in my life. You know what I have on Twitter? But this tops it. Honestly, this really does top it. Oh, Xbox is trash because they haven't got a kiosk. Fuck me.
You know, go over here, lots of software, lots of games, lot of Cyberpunk copies, like lots of Cyberpunk. Sackboy's pretty stocked too.
Yeah, and for the record, he doesn't actually show the Xbox game section, he just shows the accessories and the console thing. Or he does, but he just skims past it, just zooms past it. I'd show you, but I can't be asked. You can check it out yourself in the video, I'll leave the links in the description. But yeah, it's a one-sided argument essentially from here on out.
There's a lot of Xbox Series S's in stock. People understand that it's a weak piece of shit and nobody wants it. But I need you guys to conversate with me. Head to the comment section and tell me, why do you think the weakest version of the Xbox Series consoles are still in stock, while the more powerful one only has one in stock?
Gee, I wonder why. Don't know why people would want the more powerful system. Don't know why it would be more harder to get a powerful system compared to the cheaper, weaker one. Fucking hell. Are you fucking stupid? Oh wait, yes you are, never mind. Forget I asked. But look, end of the day, people want that. As far as the Series S being more in stock, comes down to 2 things. No disk drive, people still prefer physical media, and then you've also got the 500 gig hard drive, which can probably hold about 4 games, which, you know, isn't necessarily that good if you're a hardcore gamer. Now, if you're someone who's looking to take your Series S out on the go, you're looking for something to tie you down, say you got a PS5 and you want to play Halo, yeah, just get a fucking Series S. You know, Series S's are very good. The amount of shit you can do with them, the amount of shit you can mod into them, they're fucking great. Honestly, I'm actually tempted to buy one myself, if I can be bothered. But I'd want like a mini screen and shit, keep that shit in a briefcase, take that shit to work, play that on your break, dude, that's awesome. It's not because it's a weak piece of shit, okay? You're just being fucking stupid. Right, because using that logic, I may as well say that no one gives a fuck for the PS5 digital. Which, to be fair, I don't give a fuck for it. I want a disc version. Who the fuck wants a digital one? Same thing can be said. Obviously, you can't get the PS5 digitals in the store. in general. You can't get any PS5s in general, as he just kindly showed us. But I think that just comes more down to brand recognition and stuff. People just want a PlayStation, and that's fine.
Also, Xbox does not have a TV or console kiosk. PlayStation and Nintendo Switch obviously do. Why do you think Microsoft, that has more money than Nintendo and Sony combined, did not put a TV and console kiosk?
Oh, fucking hell, this guy's talking about his fucking kiosk again. You know what, dude? JTech, if you're so obsessed with this fucking kiosk, I'm gonna buy you a fucking kiosk, alright? And I'm gonna shove that fucking kiosk so far up your fucking ass, when you open your fucking mouth, you'll hear the fucking Xbox startup logo intro. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video today. Hit the like button, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think. Do you agree with JTech, or do you think he's full of shit? Hit the subscribe button, share it with your buddies. Feel free to check me out on Twitch. I'm streaming Pokemon Scarlet right now. You know, hit me up on Discord. That will all be in the description down below, as well as the link to JTech's channel. Alright guys, well, see you in the next one.